We want to thank Governor Rauner because he has really helped move legislation that the SBAC has inspired and the SBAC has supported forward. We could not have passed our LLC legislation without his support, and there's other people in the room as well. So thank you for your support of small business. I know people want to hear from you, so thank you for coming tonight, Governor.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. You know what? We've got an awesome advocate here in the state of Illinois for small business, a great entrepreneur and a great leader for helping you guys grow your companies. Let's hear it for Elliot. Hey, Elliot. Hey, Elliot. This is a good man. He's out to work for you. Hey, it's great to be back with you guys. I just wanted to come in and say a quick thank you, and God bless you. Thank you for being business builders in the state of Illinois. I know it ain't easy. My number one priority is to make it better for you, because we got lots of challenges in the state of Illinois, lots of challenges. Funding pensions, funding health care, funding schools, getting balanced budgets. We got lots of challenges. Every challenge gets overcome if small business is growing and becoming bigger business. And if small business is not growing or struggling or leaving, which has happened too much in Illinois, we don't fix any of our challenges. You guys, your success is Illinois' success. That's why I'm here. I'm all for you. Everything I do every day is to help our small businesses get better and get bigger and stronger. And that's 100% what I'm for. I ran for governor to do two things: help grow more business in the state of Illinois, more jobs, great careers, more investment, and have the best education system in America. We've made great progress on the education front, huge progress. School funding, school equity, school choice, record funding levels for schools. Now we're expanding our apprenticeship programs. Now we're going to put more resources into higher ed and community colleges, universities. We're going to have the best schools in the world right here in the state of Illinois. We're well on our way. Now, the critical priority, we've made progress with your help. We've cut the LLC fees. We've passed a whole lot of bills that you guys wanted and I wanted. We did it together. And boy, working together, we stopped a lot of bad bills. And that's as important as passing good bills. They keep passing all these new regulations and these new restrictions and these new requirements and these new filings. And we've stopped a heck of a lot of that. With your help, we've done it. The next phase, get our economy roaring in the state of Illinois, where you guys are just scrambling to keep up with all the business. I'm very proud. We've added 210,000 net jobs in Illinois since I became governor. That's decent. In the prior 12 years in the state of Illinois, with my two predecessor governors, we only added 60,000 net new jobs. In my 3.5 years, we've added 210,000, and I'm committed in my second term, I want to add 500,000 new jobs in the state of Illinois. I want you guys booming. Now, it's all about two things: taxes and regulations. Taxes and regulations. We've got twice as many regulations on our businesses as the states around us, and we've got brutally high taxes, especially our property taxes or our income tax. It's too high now. We got to work it back down. And this election, I'm here to ask for your vote, and not only your vote, but every employee you've got, every friend you've got, every neighbor you've got. This is all about turning out in the polls, and I'm here to ask for your vote. You know I'm not a politician. I've never run for office in my life. And this was never my life goal, I'll say that. And I've lost 22 pounds in this job and most of my hair. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. It is brutally hard. But I answered the call. The business community asked me to run 6 years ago. And they said, Bruce, you can win. I said, I don't know. I've never done this. I don't think I can win. I don't know anything about it. They said, you can win. You got to do it. Well, I said no the first time, and I asked 17 men and women to run in my place. I asked Hank Paulson. I asked John Edwardson. I asked 17 men and women. Every one of them said, are you kidding me? I would never run for governor. God, invasive, abusive, expensive? You kidding? And half of them said what really made me mad. They said, gosh, Bruce, bag that idea. Just change your residency to Florida like I've done and get out of there. And I said, no, I was born here right by Wrigley Field. I grew up in Deerfield right up 294. I've lived here my whole life. I love it here. I've built businesses here. My friends are here. My kids are here. This is a great place, and we're going to make this a better place. And that's the reason I ran for governor. And we had a big fight around the dinner table, all 6 of my kids. Should Dad do this? A couple of you don't know this story. Most of you don't. Big fight. This was 6 years ago. Should Dad go to this? My son says, Dad, you're going to get a knife in the back every day. Don't think about it. It's going to be a nightmare. My daughter says, they're going to throw blood in your eyes all the time. It's going to be, the press is going to kick the stuffing out of you. Don't do it. And my youngest daughter, who was 13 at the time, Katie, she says, Dad, don't run for governor. I don't want you to go to jail. And That's a true story, and is that a sad comment when a 13-year-old girl knows that's what our governors do? Our governors make our license plates in this state. Four out of my 9 predecessors went to prison. 4 out of 9. Come on. This system is broken. That's why I'm fighting hard. It's been hard. A lot of entrenched interests. I'm fighting to change that system. It's encrusted. It's corrupt. A lot of conflicts of interest. And I'm being challenged by some folks who are part of that machine and that corruption. And I'm not here to bash them. You're going to hear from one of my opponents later on. I'll just say, Mike Madigan recruited her to take out Ken Duncan in the General Assembly. Ken Duncan, who voted with me when the legislature tried to take away my ability to negotiate with the government unions on your behalf. This system is rigged, it's corrupt, they're all hooked in together, and we got the highest property taxes in America because a lot of those folks make their money from high property taxes. They got property tax appeal law firms, and they're getting rich. It's like a mafia protection racket. We gotta stop it. And this is not about Democrats and Republicans. This is not about partisan politics. This is about the people against a broken system. This is about the people against a corrupt political machine that's run for its own benefits. And this is why we got to win. That's why we won 4 years ago. Nobody thought I could win 4 years ago. Nobody. Including my family. I mean, my wife had election night. She said, "Oh no." I said you could run. I didn't say you could win. No, we were trailing in the polls then. We're trailing in the polls now, but we're going to win. Every place I go in the state, people come to me and say, "Governor, stay strong. Don't back down. Don't give in. Stick to your guns. You're on the right track." And a lot of times they say, "I'm a Democrat. I don't normally support Republicans, but you're fighting for what's right." Everything I'm fighting for, Democrats have done in other states. I'm not fighting for partisan things. Democrats in California did term limits and fair maps. Democrats in Rhode Island did pension reform. Democrats in Massachusetts took health care out of collective bargaining for government workers so you could get reasonable tax structure. Democrats in Massachusetts fixed the workers' comp system. Everything I'm fighting for has been done on a bipartisan basis in other states. We can do it here, but we got to have the leadership to fight to do it, and not just the same old bosses and trial lawyers controlling it with a machine. We got to get you guys and your voice. That's why I'm so excited to work with your organization. I realize you're nonpartisan, and that's a fine thing. But you know what? You guys, your vote matters. There's a lot of small business owners, and you got a lot of employees and a lot of friends. Your vote matters, and this is about turnout in this election. We got to get everybody to the polls. If you stay home, the machine wins. You got to get out and vote and tell your friends to get out and vote. And if we do that, we're going to transform the state of Illinois. We're going to be the fastest growing state in America. With our people, with our location, with our transportation. We cut the regulations on you guys, cut the taxes, become pro-growth and pro-investment, and change the political culture with term limits and fair maps. The sky's the limit. We are going to boom as a state. And you guys are going to thrive. And I'm all for you. I'm with you 100%. There's not a single issue that I'm not aligned with the small business community. I'm proud to get the endorsement of the Illinois Manufacturers, the Illinois Chamber, the Associated Builders and Contractors, NFIB. Every association of job creators in this state is helping me and endorsing me. They know I'm fighting to create more jobs and make Illinois pro-business. Your success is Illinois' success. I'm all for you. On to victory, guys. Thanks very much. I appreciate it.